Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you what I packed in my hospital bag, what I included in my baby's hospital bag, and how I prepared a small thank you basket for the nurses. Also, I'll take you through some of the things I prepped at home before delivery, like setting up the baby changing station to make those early days easier. And finally, I'll be sharing a beautiful baby gift basket that I received, which can give you some lovely ideas if you're planning to put together a gift for a newborn or a new mom. So let's get started. So the first thing I did was clear out the chest of drawers that we already had at home. We used to keep Omar's clothes in that, but I moved them to a different place and turned this into a storage for baby Ibrahim's things. I use these drawer organizers. They're perfect for neatly storing all the tiny baby clothes. I didn't go overboard buying clothes because babies outgrow them really fast. I just picked up the essentials, a few bodysuits, sleep suits, etc. for daily wear. I also kept some diapers and wipes in the drawer, and I made sure to stock up on swaddle clothes. I used them a lot in the early days. I got soft muslin swaddles that I used to either wrap the baby or as a light sheet over his sleeping pod. In another drawer, I kept a couple of receiving blankets, which are great for when we're heading out. I also included a few Swaddle Me swaddles. They come with a Velcro and make swaddling so much easier, especially during nighttime. Then there are some regular blankets, towels, and the soft cushion that I use while feeding the baby. It helps support his head while he rests on my arm. And that's pretty much all I got for now, just the essentials we really needed in the beginning. Next, I started packing the baby's hospital bag. First, I made a checklist of all the essentials and kept it open next to me while packing. That really helped me stay organized. This is the diaper bag I'm using. I got it from Mum's World and I absolutely love it. It's super spacious and really convenient with lots of compartments to keep everything neatly arranged. In the front, there's an insulated pouch where you can store warm milk. And on the sides, there are these really smart wipe dispensers. You just pop the wet wipes in and you can easily pull them out through the opening without having to unzip the whole bag. So handy, especially when you're in a hurry. I'll leave the link for this bag in the description box below in case any of you are interested. Now, coming to what I pack for the baby's hospital bag, I started with the blankets, which are really important. At the hospital where I deliver, they usually take the baby to the nursery any time of the day or night so that the mom can rest, and they often ask for a blanket or a swaddle. So I made sure to pack those. Since we stayed in the hospital for 2 nights, I packed an extra blanket and swaddle as well, just in case the baby splits up or it gets messy. I also included a receiving blanket to use when we got back home. For clothing, I packed 3 sets. Each set had a bodysuit, a sleep suit, and a cap. And I kept each full set together so it would be easy to grab when needed. So if you're staying in the hospital for 2 nights, I would recommend packing 4 sleep suit sets. You can actually pack 5 because one can be a going home dress. Yeah, and don't forget to pack the caps because that is very important. One of the outfits I packed was meant for a cute photo, this one, but I didn't end up using it. That's all the dresses that I packed, and I also packed a few swaddles and a few extra diapers, although I didn't have to use them because the hospital will provide that. What I really liked about this bag is that I could incorporate a lot of stuff inside, and still there was space and more compartments, and the bag doesn't look very bulky as well. Oh, and one special thing I included, I had a custom acrylic name tag printed for the baby. I wanted to use it for the name reveal by placing it next to him for a photo, and this is how it turned out. Another thing I prepared before delivery was a proper baby changing station. I actually never had a dedicated space like this for my first 3 kids. I used to just change them on the bed, but that gave me really bad backaches. And since my back isn't in the best condition now, I really wanted to set up a separate area just for diaper changes and all that. So I got this cute diaper caddy. Yes, it's pink. I know it looks like it's for a girl, but it was too adorable. So I got that. I filled it with all the essentials: diapers, of course, diaper rash cream, wipes, pacifiers, a few towels, baby cream, and some clothes. Later on, I also added his vitamin D drops and other things I knew I'd need frequently. Another thing I got this time, which I didn't have before, is a wipes warmer. It's such a simple item, but honestly, it's been so helpful. Cold wipes can really startle a newborn, especially during nighttime changes. This one keeps the wipes at a nice warm temperature all the time, which makes diaper changes a lot more comfortable for the baby. So that's the changing mat. It's really soft and comfortable for the baby to lie on. I also use it when I oil the baby, and the best part is it's washable, which makes it super practical. So I made the changing station on top of the chest of drawers, which I showed previously. It was the perfect height, so I don't have to bend too much, which really helps with my back pain. And yeah, that was my little changing station, all set up and ready to go. Then I made it a point to prepare a thank you gift basket for the nurses at the hospital. You know how people always say that nurses are like real angels? It's not just a saying, the support, care, and help they give us throughout the whole hospital stay is truly commendable. They really deserve so much more. Since their job is tiring and demanding, I wanted to make a small goodie basket with some treats, something to bring a smile to their faces and let them know they are appreciated. So I picked out a few of my favorite snacks and drinks, not just the usual stuff, but really nice things that I personally enjoy. I went to Sultan Center and did a bit of shopping for it. I bought some baskets from Home Center, and yeah, and these are the things that I bought. I got these Madeleine cakes, granola bars, mini rusk or biscotti, I think that is, and they can enjoy that with tea. And I got these puff pastry biscuits, which I love. It's just like the Vicenzi one, but a different brand. And I picked up a few drinks, including some interesting ones I've never tried before, just to make the basket a little more unique. Then I added some biscuits I really love, candies, nuts, little jars of jam, the pickup chocolate bars, and even some popcorn for snacking. Then I got started with arranging it all nicely, and I'll show you how I put it together. Just a little note, making a nurse's basket or doing something extra like this is completely optional. This is actually the first time I'm doing it, even though it's my 4th delivery. So please don't feel pressured or uncomfortable if you're not doing the same. It's just a small gesture from my side this time, totally not a must do. So that's the final look of the basket. I actually thought of wrapping it up nicely with plastic wrap, but I just didn't get the time for it in the end. I handed them over to the AM and PM nurses, the ones on the morning and night shifts, and also to the nursery nurses, especially the one who was taking care of the baby in the nursery. And honestly, it felt so nice to see the smiles on their faces. Now let's see what I packed in my hospital bag. I took 2 pairs of my pajamas because I'm most comfortable in that, and I would want to wear the most comfortable clothes after delivery. So that's what I took. I just took a regular suitcase to the hospital. And I also took my hoodie, of course. You know how obsessed I am with hoodies. I just can't go anywhere without one, even though it's extreme summer here. I need my hoodie. Then I packed my undergarments, a few pair of socks, which are very important for me because I always feel super cold on my feet during labor. For toiletries, I packed my moisturizer, sunscreen, face wash, body wash, and just a couple of makeup items like blush, eye pencil, which I didn't end up using. I also packed pads, but the hospital actually provided those, so I didn't need mine. Then I packed a few hijabs and undercaps and also a comfy dress to wear while coming back home. I also added a pair of rubber sandals, which I forgot to film. They were really handy, especially for the washroom, and my phone charger, of course. I think that's pretty much everything I packed in my hospital bag. After delivery, I came back home to the sweetest surprise from my brother and his wife, and along with my husband. And I just had to share it with you all. Honestly, I was a little hesitant at first because I really didn't want it to come across as showing off. But there was so much love, effort, and thought put into these gift basket, and I felt it might actually be helpful, especially if you're looking for ideas on what to gift a newborn or a mom who just delivered. So we had two beautiful baskets, one for the baby and one for me. It was just so touching, and a big shout out to the team who did the balloon decoration. If you're looking for someone to do balloon setups or a party or baby arrival, they do a great job at very reasonable price. Let me know if you want their contact. I'll be happy to share. Now, coming to what was inside, in my gift basket, there was a product called Silverit, and honestly, it was a game changer. I'll be sharing more about this and other products that helped me in another video, inshallah. They also included lactation cookies to help with milk production, a trending face cleanser, shea butter for dry skin, and sunscreen for me and my husband. Yes, the husband should get something too, right? There was even a beautiful nursing cover that I know will be super useful while traveling. And now the baby's basket. Oh my heart, so many cute bodysuits and sleepsuits, all packed so beautifully by my sister in law. She rolled each dress and tied it with a little ribbon and flower. It looked so aesthetic and thoughtful. The basket also included a baby wash, more adorable clothes, and a lot of products, which is very useful, which I'll talk about in detail in another video because they're honestly amazing. And yes, the kids had to be involved in opening the gift wrapping paper, of course. And just look at how the tiny socks were hung. It was the cutest thing ever. And one very special mention, the handmade crochet blanket that my sister in law made herself with the baby's name and little pom poms along with a matching rattle. It was so, so precious. The time and love she put into that gift really touched me. Thank you so much, Fida, if you're watching this. That's all for today's video. I hope this gave you some helpful ideas, maybe to make a new mom feel special or even prep your own postpartum care. If you found it useful, please share it with your family and friends, especially anyone who's expecting or recently delivered. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.